You alright guys, it is me here back again, Zedge, as always. I haven't done a UFC review in quite a while, but today I'm going to be reviewing UFC 153. Just got done last night. We saw Anderson Silva versus Stephan Bonnar, Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira versus Dave Herman, John Fitch versus Eric Silva, Phil Davis and Wagner Prado. These type of fights, especially Damian Maia and Rick Story as well, that was a nice fight as well. I'm going to be getting to them in a bit. Just a little outline. We saw Antonio Nogueira when he last fought in UFC. He actually broke his arm due to an armbar. One thing that impressed me last night was that Antonio Nogueira the way he broke his arm was actually the way that he won last night. So he won via armbar last night against Dave Herman, and it just shows really how much of BJJ has an effect on the MMA game. It's a very powerful weapon to have BJJ in their backgrounds as fighters. It seems to be a very, very good utilised skill within the UFC, and can actually lead to various victories. And what that is actually a common way of victories within the UFC. We see people mainly using BJJ, such as arm bars, etc., various chokes, and so forth, to win fights, and that is one of the top end. That is just the priority to have within the UFC game. If you ain't got BJJ, you could be losing quite a few fights. Some of these BJJ guys are winning numerous fights, but you just got to have the right skill set to do it, which Rodrigo Nogueira actually has. So that was a nice win for him last night against Dave Herman. He just outclassed him. We also see John Fitch versus Eric Silva went the whole way. It was a unanimous decision, and John Fitch got the win. Right respect, John Fitch was just outdoing Eric Silva the whole way. 82 strikes compared to 19. It's mind blowing, really, the amount of strikes he had over Eric Silva last night. Outstanding. Phil Davis gets the submission over Wagner Prado. That was also another good fight. Round 2 submission right there against Wagner. Phil Davis is a tremendous fighter. He reminds me of a bit of John Jones. He looks like John Jones as well. So maybe we could see a bit more of him in the UFC. He seems to be an up-and-coming contender, which is what I like to see within the UFC. We get these new guys coming in, showing what they can do, and slowly working it up. Damian Maia also faced Rick Story last night. He got it done with a round 1 submission. Got it done within the first 2 minutes and a half. Tremendous submission by Damian Maia. Just shows the class set, the skill set of that bloke. Tremendous victory last night against Rick Story. Wish him all the best, and hopefully we can see him in title contention one day. That was a good fight. To finish, I want to get to the main event, which was Anderson Silva versus Stephan Bonnar. Now, I think the greatest challenge so far to Anderson Silva was actually the one that he faced last. Stephan Bonnar. He looks like Stephan Bonnar. I forgot his name because I'm shit like that. But yeah, that was his toughest contender within the UFC so far. Whereas you see Stephan Bonnar, I just think he was very, very low class. Everyone knew what the outcome was going to be. Everyone knew that Anderson Silva was going to win tonight. No doubt about it. And you got it done within the first round. That was just humiliation within the first 4 minutes 40. So yeah, it was quite outstanding really what Anderson Silva done last night. I must admit, Stephan Bonnar was actually no challenge for Anderson Silva at all. And that's it. Anderson Silva, he faced Chael Sonnen. Sorry, my mind just flips like that. And he faced Anderson Silva, and that is Anderson Silva's greatest challenge so far is Chael Sonnen. If anyone was to beat Anderson Silva, it would be Chael Sonnen. But Stephan Bonnar, we all knew that he's on a lower skill level compared to Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva is on a whole another level compared to Stephan Bonnar. Stephan Bonnar's here, Anderson Silva's there. That's how much the difference is. And he got it done with round 1 KO/TKO last night in the first round, which was predicted really. Everyone knew that was going to happen. After the fight, we see that there's talks of Anderson Silva possibly facing GSP. Personally, I think if that was to happen, Anderson Silva would need to cut down to 170 because we all know that GSP said that he ain't moving from 170, and he needs to, like, if we was going to have a catch weight bout, that would just be too much. 20 pounds heavier than GSP Anderson Silva is. And even though it would be an outstanding fight, it wouldn't be fair unless they both cut weight, or no, it's not both. Anderson Silva cut weight to GSP at 170, just too much. But yeah, that's about it from me, guys. But yep, I'll see you all later, and hope you have a nice one. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my social media links down below, all down there as usual. And thank you for watching my video. Just a short reminder, just in case you are watching this video, Kim Dalclark, I've took a note on your comment on what to do for my next video, and I probably will do a video on the Amir Khan getting threatened by them robbers, so look out for that one. And until next time, guys, have a nice one, and I'll see you later. Peace.